Hi everybody. Happy Art Talk Tuesday. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jackie G and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies here in Toronto. If you haven't been to our place before, we are located, I think, in the best part of Toronto, right between Kensington Market and Chinatown. We've got some great places to visit, lots of great restaurants. So if you're looking to see where we are and see our area, please come on down. We're looking forward to meeting you. I always forget to do this, so I'm going to do it now. Hi to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I've been really fortunate and very humbled by all the people that always tell us that they watch us, and I do appreciate it. I know it's not only from Canada, but all over the world, and it's really quite something. I love to talk to you about art materials. It's something that I've grown up with, so I'm always inspired by artists and our customers and even our suppliers, because there's always something new that I get to share with you. So as always, I've got some things on the table to tell you about. I've got some interesting stuff I want to let you know about that's happening here and elsewhere. And so we'll get started for today. I appreciate you joining with me. So a couple things that I want to tell you. First of all, if you like us, please like us on Instagram. If you follow us on Facebook, same thing. Let us know, share with us. You know, we're always looking to see what you're doing, especially with your artwork. You know, hashtag us. Show that, you know, we love to see what you do with the materials. I mean, we've got thousands of products here, and we don't always know what you create with what you buy or you get as a gift. So let us know, and as I say, just tag us, and it's great for us to see what you're doing with it. GradX is coming out for those of you that have been to it, or if you're wondering, GradX is what the OCAD-U students are involved with, so it's their finals, and that is from May 3rd to 7th, so it's coming up soon, so if you get a chance, check it out. This weekend, so this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have a special sale. We haven't done this for a very long time. Actually, this type we've never done. This is a clearance sale, so it's damaged, it's discontinued, it's dented items, it's one-offs, it's a few, it's a bulk. We've got pads, accessories, there's rolls of fabric, we found some rolls of prime linen you might be interested in, there's one-offs, there's tons of stuff to choose from. And the prices, well, I think the prices are amazing. But come in and check it out. It will be only those 3 days. If you like what you see, we may have more stuff that we're finding through the building. But honestly, we need the space. There are a lot of things coming in, and we need the room. So it's this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you check, it'll be posted, I believe, online. We'll have some signs in the store. Everything will be priced, so you won't even have to ask what the price is. It's all going to be marked for you. Mother's Day is coming up in a couple weeks, and so the Mother's Day flyer is now online, so you can check it out. Of course, you know, we have so many items here that would make such great gifts. So if you are not sure from our gift guide of what you may want to get your mom or your significant other, just ask our staff, send us an email. You know, you can inquire about anything that we have. There are some fantastic products that we do carry, and it really is hard to showcase everything because then it would be like thousands of pages long. If you're not sure what to get as a gift, there are always gift cards, and our gift cards can be used online or in store and any denomination, so they are always a great gift. That way you don't have to worry about it. Just checking my notes so you know I don't forget everything. So a few things I want to tell you about. First of all, a big canvas shipment arrived. So if you love our stretched canvases, which are made here in Canada, and I happen to be a huge fan of the product because we've carried them for about 30 years or so. So we've got a big shipment and lots of stock of wood panels and stretched canvases now here. We've got a lot of new product arriving. So it's always in keeping with what there are custom requests, things that we find interesting, trends that we're looking at. So I want to tell you about a few of the items that are arriving that I can share. There are some new products that I will not share with you yet because we want to make a big splash when they do arrive. So those of you that are fans of the Holbein Duo oil paint. It's a tongue twister for me. Though that we have a display coming, I don't think we'll have the display out because I don't know where we're going to put it. but the Holbein Duo will for sure be online. We are also getting in the Holbein matte acrylics. Matte paint is a huge trend right now, so any of you that are familiar with the acrylic gouache or the flash vinyl emulsion, it's a real trend. The So Flat from Golden, it's a real trend with a flat matte look, and so we are bringing in the tubes of the Holbein matte. That should be in the next couple weeks. Also arriving, we have, for those of you that like spray paint, Montana Black. It's been a couple years since we had spray paints here in the store, but we have about 75 colors coming in the next couple of weeks of Montana Black. Also arriving will be a lot of big sets. For those of you that are fans of the Sennelier, which are the oil pastels that I have behind me, or their soft pastels, we've got some gorgeous sets are also arriving probably within about 2 weeks. Those for sure will be online. I'm not sure if we'll have them in the store, but of course if someone asks for it, we'd be more than happy to show them to you. They're absolutely beautiful, and I'm a huge fan of their products, so you don't have to ask me twice about telling you about it. So those are some of the newest things that are coming in that I can remember off the top of my head. Of course, there is fill-ins for every brand that are arriving. We're still waiting for some things to get here, but yes, we should be, again, fully stocked on top of all the new things that we're getting in, and probably drive all the staff crazy, but that's what we're here for. And at least you get to see some new supplies, which I get to talk to you about. So today is a little bit different in what I wanted to show you, and it's sort of passion, you know, a side passion of mine. For those of you that know me, I am left-handed, and I am always looking for products that are suitable and great for left-handed people like me. I grew up, you know, not being able to use a left-handed scissors because there weren't any, so when I taught myself how to cut with my right hand, so that's the only way I can cut paper and canvas and everything here. So it's great when I can find products that I can share with you. I've also been looking at different ways for new brushes because not everybody can hold a brush with a straight handle. You know, when we think about it, there's some artists that we get, you know, as we get older, or even as young people, we may have arthritis or hands that can't really hold on to a straight pen, a straight brush. So when I find different things, I get really excited, and of course I have to bring them in at least to show you what is available. So what I wanted to show you today were those things, aside from a couple things that I think I wanted to show you for Mother's Day anyways, but just to let you know. So I wanted to show you some of these products that we have from Fiskars. And the reason is, first of all, we've got left-handed scissors. And you know, as I just said, I have a thing. I go to use a carrot peeler, and half the time they're made for right-handed people, and it's very hard for me to use it because typically I will just use my left hand for that. So when I have the opportunity to stock these things, I think it's really great. So we do have some left-handed scissors now in a couple different sizes. You know, as I say, I am a fan of this type of thing. The other thing that it is anything that's going to make it easier for us to hold onto scissors. And so we brought in these easy to hold, one handle kind of a cutters. So if anybody has any issues or you just find it, you know, more convenient, these are in the store and on our website. And as I say, this is something that's sort of a passion project for me, so anytime I can find it. And if you have suggestions or you've seen something, you know, let me know. I spend my days looking at art materials, and I would love to know about every product on the market. It's absolutely impossible. The world is way too big for art supplies. But these are what we can find, and something that I do like showing to you. It's the same thing with the Fiskars cutter. So if you have trouble, you know, using a typical cutter, this is just a slide rule, and there's a couple of different kinds that we have. They will take, you know, different amount of papers. Like this one will take 10 sheets at a time, which is pretty good when you're trying to cut a lot of papers. And it's got the ruler on it, so it just makes it a lot easier for us to handle. So as I say, these are just some cool products that we brought in from Fiskars. I really like them. They are, as I say, here in the store and online. The other thing I just wanted to point out was, and it goes with sort of the next topic, which will be brushes, but I wanted to show you these cleaning supplies that you can get from General Pencil. This is their Masters soap and cleaner line. If you're ever looking for a great product for cleaning, they've been making this for years. I swear by it. They smell amazing and they work, and that's the most important thing to me. There's lots of other cleaners that we have. I happen to like the Masters line. It's also great if you're a plein air painter or if you're in a studio or whatever. These are just really great products. I'll also point out, you know, we have these great little gift, and if you're thinking of something for Mother's Day, this just makes a really nice set. Believe it or not, this tube that's turned around, I always like to point this one out. It's called Kiss Off, and it's got the funkiest name, but honestly, this stuff is amazing and it really works. So these are just some ideas. We also have this natural soap, which is from Princeton Brush. So it's an olive oil soap, also vegan. So it's a really nice product. Again, these are just very handy, and as I say, they look great and all natural. And again, you know, we can't do this with all art materials, but anytime we can showcase products that are like this, it's really important that we do that. So then I wanted to tell you about some new brushes, and I've been looking for a style of brush like the one I'm going to point out first for a long time, and we just got these in from Vinci. And the handle is really kind of funky if you haven't seen it before. But the whole idea is, and you know what, this is sealed, but I'm going to show you anyways. I'm going to fold it back. Now, as I say, there are some of us that aren't able to hold a brush the traditional way or like to have it close by. And the idea behind this brush is that you can hold it just like that. I don't know if I'm showing it the way that you should, but it's just that if you have trouble handling a brush in the normal, you know, long brush, these are made for you to be able to grab onto. It's really designed for that purpose. When I found them, I was very, very excited about it. So we have a few different sizes in round. So you can see that. There are 3 different sizes. And then we did the same thing in the brights. And so we have 3 different sizes in those as well. And they are designed to be either for even children, if they have difficulty holding onto a brush, or any of us, again, as adults, that we have any difficulty in grabbing onto a traditional brush. These are in the store again and online. I'm very excited that I found them. I couldn't wait to show them to you. We are really expanding our line of Vinci brushes. There's a whole whack of new ones coming in, which I can't really show you yet because there's lots of choices. That'll probably be in about 2 to 3 weeks. But again, these are the newest ones that we have from Vinci, and really nice line of, these are synthetic, by the way, so that you don't have to worry about, you know, keeping them in, you know, as a natural hair, which a lot of companies are actually getting away from. I put these on a palette just so that I could show them to you, going along with the same idea of brushes with unique handles. This is a brush from Tintoretto, and these have, you can probably, I think you can see it. So the handle is flat in 3 spaces, and that's made just for comfort. So again, if you have trouble or don't like holding on to a brush that is just straight, these are great, and they actually do feel really comfortable in my hand. Now, as I say, I'm left-handed, so it feels weird in my right hand, so I'll just keep doing it from my left. And as I say, they are made so that you can hold it right in that space. They come in a few different sizes, and we are going to be expanding that line of brush. This is Tintoretto, and it's Series 333. We do have them in the store and online. Now, the hair in these brushes is sable, so we do still carry some of the natural hair, and that's what these are. Also a beautiful line. And then, of course, now I put them on the white palette, and just because I do like this new palette that we got in, but I wanted to show you these. Now, these are actually called miniature brushes. What I like about these brushes, and I can take the caps off because I think it'll be easier for you to see them. Some of them. Some of the caps are stubborn. Maybe it's better that way. And the nice thing about these brushes is the handle is rubberized. So if you really have trouble, you know, a lot of them are slippery and move. These don't. This is a very comfortable feel. It is, as I say, this silicone rubber type of feel on it. So it's not something where your fingers are going to slide. And they make this really great line of mini. And of course, you don't have to use it just for miniatures. They could be used for anything. If there's a shape that you like, there's probably about 36 different shapes. I just pulled a few of, you know, some of the ones that I find interesting. The sword shape is a huge or very popular shape right now. I know it's very big in urban sketching, and a lot of artists just find it convenient because they can use it as a flat, a round, filbert. There's many ways to use it. And this one, if you can see it, is bent. And that's to get into tight corners. And you know, sometimes I think even holding a regular brush, just getting into that edge, you just want to see where you're putting that paint. And that's what that brush will allow you to do. So it's really, really kind of cool. These are Princeton, and they're called their mini detailers. We do have them in the store, and again, they are online. There are a lot of sizes. They do come in sets as well, but a really nice addition to our brush line, and they are very, very popular.
Someone had a question about the material this palette is made out of.
This is actually a very strong plastic. We were looking into getting them in ceramic. A lot of companies are having trouble in shipping ceramic because they break. And if you can imagine, if we're bringing in hundreds of these, we may end up with more broken than not. So they are, and they look just, I'll just move this out of the way. They do look and act like a ceramic, but they are actually a really great plastic. You can hear it when I tap on it. Work the same way and easy to clean. We have them in a couple different sizes, and I believe that they are on the website now, and they do have a cover. And looking at it, you wouldn't know that they're plastic. And it's just, as I say, very, very hard. I hope that answers the question. If you want to know anything else, just type away and let us know. The other thing I just wanted to show you, just a couple new things. I actually bought one of these in San Francisco, so when I saw that we could stock them here, I was really excited. This is a new pin that we have that is a color wheel. It's got a magnet on the back. Really, really cool, so you can wear it on anything. And of course, for Mother's Day, if you want to give your mom something else that's art related, we've got these really cool socks. These are all from the Yellow Owl workshop, so they make some really neat product, and I was really excited, especially for the pin, because that's something that I like to collect myself. Those were just some of the things that I wanted to share with you today. As I say, there's always something happening week to week. I get very excited and trying to remember everything that's happened. Oh, and we've got I mentioned we've got the booklet on Mother's Day coming up, and also watercolor month. For Gwartzman's, May is watercolor month. There's lots of stuff happening. You'll have to keep your eye open for it. I'm not going to share any surprises right now. That will be coming up shortly, just because we've got to end the month with our clearance sale, which is this weekend, in case you want to come and check that out. But next month, so that's all the month of May, there's some really cool talks that we're going to be having, and also there will be a lot of product. We should have some new products by then too, which we'll be able to share with you. It should be a really, really nice time, aside from the fact that hopefully all of us will have nice weather and we can all just stay outside. Does anybody have any questions or comments before I close for today? No, I dazzled you all again. That's the whole idea. That makes my day. Well, until next week, I hope you have a great day and a great week. And please keep on creating. And maybe see you this weekend. Bye-bye for now.